Good morning, Dragon Slayer. I'm not going to be on long today. I've only got until about 2:15 at the most, but I am planning on, slaying some dragons today. So here is the first match. Currently edited my build a little bit after playing with the heavier version. Gonna try some new tactics on a slightly lighter version and see how well that works. See if I can get more utility out of the lighter one that I was missing before. Oh, looked like running away, just, backpedaling did not work for him this time. That is always good to see, guys. Always good to see. So this missile combo is actually working out pretty well for me right now. The EN loss, though, that still fucking hurts. I get to go up against the shield this time. So shields are still a problem. Catling does not last long enough against that. Probably could have got him if I was using my heavier build, though, because I'd still have more HP. A lot more.
You can't leave the card there.
You said I could. Okay, I'll move it back. You're welcome. Actually, will you help me move it to the garden?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
At 30%.
God damn it. I thought I jumped back far enough. Not what I wanted.
AP at 30%.
Ah, damn it. I didn't have enough reach. He started glitching hard there at the end, though. I don't know if that was my internet or his. Yeah, is that how she feels about it? Switching back to heavier version. So simply, what is this? This is not what I had it set up for. Boom.
No, it goes to the top.
Do we? Didn't notice. Quite a bit more AP, so I should be able to actually do some shit now. It's 1 to 2 staggers, which is getting me killed. Which is ridiculous. You know, so many builds are just built around just nothing but infinite staggers. Whereas mine's built around 1 stagger. Where'd you go, bud? Where are you?
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at 30%.
If I had my assault, I would have had him. Save that real quick. So that doesn't happen again. Why am I, like, not building up stagger?
At 30%.
Like, that hit against him didn't even build up stagger. What is this shit? Don't forget to like and subscribe, please.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Swear up and down my stuff was not hitting there, and I don't know why. But yet, all of his stuff was. That was ridiculous. Maybe I need to go back to the wall. That way I can have a little bit more close range. But hey, at least now I know that guy runs terminal armor instead of pulse armor.
AP at 50%.
And next time he comes in, have him.
AP at 30%.
Yeah, Gatling definitely needs some heavy buffs.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
There we go. There's another win. So yeah, I'm right. Going too much lower and it's too light. And not enough AP to actually be able to stand up to everybody. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be the best one. It's got the best EN management. From what I can tell, yes, I do have to run out my EN every single time, which is a little bit frustrating. But, that being said, with my playstyle, I kind of have to anyways to chase down people. So, that's not bad. Because the other way, yeah, that would work if I was running away. That way I would always have EN to run away. Because it comes back so very fast, but so very little. Unless you're touching the ground. A lot of the builds that are abusing it don't even have to touch the ground. They just stay up in the air. But I am finding ways to fight them. Yeah, you thought the last one was hard to beat? Meet the true version. I do still gotta go back into decals for this one and fix the decals.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, I lose round one, but that's okay. Well, you know, facing a lot of kite builds still. Yeah, especially when, you know,
AP at 50%.
yeah, one phase 2. Yeah, you don't like it when people run away from you, do you? There we go. Yeah, sucks, huh? Oh, that was such boring play style. But I couldn't keep up with the amount of and the fact that he could run while still shooting like that. That was ridiculous. If he had gotten more aggressive with it, I wouldn't have been able to fight that. Thank you, Dark. Much appreciated. Try Dynasty Warriors demo. I've played the Dynasty Warriors games and they're alright, but the gameplay gets tiring after the first couple of fights. Like, yeah, it's great. You're mowing down, you know.
AP at 50%.
Oh, damn fucking chainsaw.
30%.
Damn it. Those things have, like, perfect freaking zeroing in accuracy.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
God damn fucking chainsaw! Fucking do your fucking job! Oh, that's annoying. Like, he should not be able to build up stagger that fast with just 2 fucking guns like that. That is bullshit. Now I know why they nerfed those bitches. Sorry, some weapons are just way too freaking OP. Oh yeah, duckets are really good now. They got a buff, the patch before last, and then they got a slight recoil nerf. But don't get me wrong, they're still extremely strong because they're almost pinpoint accurate still, even with the recoil nerf. You just can't fire them in rapid succession, but you're almost guaranteed to still hit your shots and deal so much impact. Like, way too good. Like, there are still several weapons out there that definitely need adjusting. Like, the Cuban here, 100% needs a buff. Then you're going to be eating good, my friend. Because ducats are still extremely strong. Seems like he decided to go with an actual build this time. Nope. Alright.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
What? Why did I stop flying? I know I still had E, and don't give me that.
AP at 50%. 30%.
There we go. On 10 health, guys. Yeah, as you can tell, kiting is still extremely strong and the preferred playstyle of everybody.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
God damn it. Sorry, I couldn't read that. Give me a second. Yeah. I would respect it more if it wasn't such an overused thing, but every match you run into, it's all anybody does anymore. They backpedal and they kite. Nobody really ever goes in for, actual fights. It's always, yes, it is, but when it's constantly beating out all the other play styles to the point where it's the only play style, something needs to be done. Because literally, you don't see any other playstyles anymore. Actually, no. No. Zim shields are getting their butts kicked. Because you can't use your shield while assault boosting. I mean, yes, you can put it up when you're not assault boosting, but you're still going to be taking way more damage than you can deal. Yeah, I agree. Head-to-head fights are way more fun. But nobody ever wants to do them. They'd rather run away. Exactly. Assault boosting has been punished so much, nobody will do it anymore. How did that not deal any stagger?
AP at 30%.
It might be, but when I was in A, it's also all I saw. Sky kites,
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
ah, damn it. I thought I could get a little bit closer. I think if they just got rid of the stagger extension on Zims, they would be a lot better.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Damn it. Cause I do like the chainsaw and I've been trying to get it to work ever since that I picked it up. And, not many other people will use it. I know it has its issues, like the fact you can't charge it while assault boosting, which I think is fucking stupid. But when I do land it and it feels good, it feels good. So by make it work means actually get good with it and, be able to use it as both kind of a chainsaw as well as a shield.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
So as well as a shield, so even though it doesn't have stagger resistance,
at 30%.
Are you kidding? Like it mainly blocks kinetic, not so much rocket as well as energy. Like it kinda does with them, but it really sucks. And the only reason it works against kinetic is because kinetic, for the most part, is weak, other than a select few guns. All right, have a good day, Dark. Thank you for dropping in for a little bit. Don't forget to like the video. Much appreciate it. And remember, go out there and slay me some dragons.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, if he had stuck with ducats, I would have been screwed. Yeah, I expected from melee build.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I wish I could, but, you know, that's partially what it's there for, is to kind of be used as a shield, or at least a damage mitigation. Yeah, but he pushes out way more melee damage than I can, because my melee damage only goes to 98. His is capped at 150. So, me losing that fight, you know, is actually kind of normal. They honestly need to increase more melee damage, I think. Something. Too many things in this game are so out of balance, it's not even funny. Like, energy weapons do way too fucking much, and probably should have never been boosted by their fucking core, or their engines. And only been boosted by, you know, if it was a melee weapon, then the melee. No other weapon can get boosts like that. Yeah. Well, actually, the stun guns still do really well. Sometimes even a little too well. And fire is decent once you actually know how to use it. But the impact buildup that you're supposed to get from Damn it. I did none of that hit him. Yeah, it's actually in a really decent spot. Like, it got some buffs several patches ago, and it's been pretty decent since. That the stun weapons might actually be a little bit overtuned. Damn it. For some reason, nothing was fucking hitting him. This shit is getting annoying. I might switch over to Walt, because I am doing a lot more close range than I am doing medium range. And close range is where I need the most help. Even if just by the smallest amounts. I mean, yes, it does mean my missiles aren't going to hit as much, but I really need my fucking gun to start hitting. And I think another issue they're having with the game is that recoil doesn't really affect guns. Other than Gatling and maybe a few others if you don't have, arms with best recoil, but most guns don't care about the recoil. And it's odd. Like, it's a good game. It is. I just think the developers need to fix PvP. Because that's one of the reasons why it didn't win Game of the Year awards, is because this whole entire game was just half-assed. And I would have loved to have seen it, not be half-assed. Follow the procedure. If you're going to have PvP in your game, balance for PvP. Then you balance for the campaign. That's going to make your life so much easier. I have said this time and time again. PvP should not be, oh, it was an afterthought. Fucking when? PvP has been part of this game since the first freaking Armor Core. PvP was not an afterthought. It shouldn't have been an afterthought. Oh, shocker.
At 30%. 50%.
Alright, guys. I think that will be calling it for the day. As you can still see, some weapons and some playstyles are still very, very much strong and to the point of being a little bit overly strong. But, you know, that comes with the territory and not something the developers can't fix. I mean, you know, there still could be another patch coming that we are currently unaware of. I know the deep divers are still trying to find anything that they can find to indicate that, you know, another patch is coming. So hopefully that'll happen soon and fix some of the balancing issues. Oh yeah, don't forget, you know, there's also the secret level coming out on Netflix here soon. Don't forget to watch that. That'll be good. It has Keanu Reeves in it. And of course it's got, you know, Armored Core in it, which will be nice to watch, because that'll actually probably hopefully give us some more lore to go over. But yeah, for the most part, they still need to balance things. There are still certain tactics that are just way too overused. Certain weapons that just do way too much, such as your energy weapons and your explosive weapons. They do way too much and deal way too much damage and still build up stagger like it's nothing. And it feels bad. It feels bad to play a close quarters combat build right now. Still. Even though they've buffed the melee, they've buffed this, they buffed that, most people don't play it. They will still play the I'm going to kite you all game and win by chip damage. I mean, yes, there are still a few builds that, you know, will come in close, but it's only the ones that are like, oh yeah, well, you know, it's not going to take me long to stagger this person with, you know, simply 2 weapons while they use every weapon in their arsenal and can't even stagger me once. Missiles still feel bad. They're a little bit better, but they still feel horrible. I mean, going against them, they're a little bit better for heaviers, because before, you weren't dodging a missile. Now I can kind of dodge a missile, other than the fact I need to get in close to be able to use my main weapons, my Huben, and my Double Trouble. I have to be in close, meaning I'm not going to be doing much dodging. And in this case, I'm going to end up doing nothing but chasing all match. As you can tell, I'm getting slightly better at it, but it is still very aggravating to go against. It's still a very oppressive playstyle I have to go against. They don't even need to take cover, they just have speed and that's it. And, you know, that gets them away from both missiles just for having speed most of the time. Thankfully, with how my AC is built, I can now keep up speed-wise, sort of. But that's only thanks to the nerf to the Santai and to a couple of other generators down here, and then a couple of other little small boosts to the generators that weren't being used. Though NGI did also get hit, but, it's still in a pretty good area where I can use it to get in close now, which is nice. May still want to switch out my missiles, but I don't know what for. Wish I could trade out my arms for something with a little bit more melee specialization, but there are no heavy melees. Well, yes, you technically count. You have 131. I go with you. Like, you're not dropping my defenses that much either. But at the same time, it doesn't matter unless I can catch them. Like, oh, 158. That's what the Basho's at now. Holy crap. And then, of course, Salad is the melee arm for, heavies, but I'm not sure if I want to go. I mean, I kind of need to. But I like the defenses and the looks of these arms, but they're just 98. Try putting that one on, see if that'll give me a little bit more. Because going against heavies, I need more melee. And I know it. Most of your heavies are going to be down here with nothing. Wrecker, which has the best, recoil control, but shit, fucking melee. Of course, Tian Lao, which is just too heavy in general, usually. You have this, which is 94. Yeah, I know. And then, of course, you're this one. Just slightly better than the one that I'm using, but I'll have to use this one for right now to increase damage. So that I can actually take on heavies, I think. Alright guys, thank you for joining my stream today. To those who joined, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and go out and slay some dragons, and have a good day. Thank you all. Much appreciate you guys being here. And I'll see you when I see you.